Hi everybody, this is Catherine St-Pierre at Physikinaction. We have something yummy today. We're making some brownies. Yeah, they're healthy brownies. They're vegan brownies. They're gluten-free. Wow, I mean, can those be good? If they are, we might just keep it to ourselves. So we started our recipe. We warm up the oven at 350. So you're gonna have to have the oven at 350. You're gonna take a pan. We've already greased it with coconut oil and we've powdered it with cocoa so it won't stick, hopefully. Hopefully we don't have a mess that we have to eat in the pan, which we don't really mind, to tell you the truth. And the recipe calls for brown sugar or a third of a cup of honey or a third of a cup of maple syrup, but we chose to substitute it with half a cup of dates. Now in the dates here, we already heated it up, so we had to warm it up to make like a mush with it. So what happens, we took a cup of dates and we took a quarter cup of water and we heated that until it was smooth, and we're gonna use this as a substitute. We wanted to try all the other ones, but this is what we're going with today. So let's get going. Okay, so we're gonna start off with, we have here a tablespoon of ground flaxseed. I'm gonna put that in. And we have 2 tablespoons of, it's almond milk. We're using chocolate. It says to use just regular. We like it chocolatey, so we're gonna have some chocolate in there. Be ready, you might need to add more depending on the texture. Okay, so if it won't blend, you will need to add more once you have your all your ingredients in. Putting that in. We just blended it so it was smooth. Now we're going to add the other ingredients. So we have a whole can of black beans. Here we have half an avocado. And a half cup of the mix of the dates. Ooh, this is nice and thick. And 2 cupfuls of this. And we're going to blend this until it is smooth. Make sure your hands are clean. So this looks about right. I don't know if it could be much better. If we add more liquid, it would probably look better. Unfortunately, I believe it would be soggier and probably won't cook. So we added about, we added a dash, so maybe a teaspoon more milk to it to get it to move, because it wasn't going to move. So we're going to add the rest of the ingredients right now. So we have half a cup of cocoa. This is organic cocoa. And we have a half teaspoon of baking powder. And a quarter teaspoon of baking soda. I'm sprinkling it. I don't want it all dumped up in one place. We could have mixed it all into the cup and then it would have been for sure blended well. We're gonna stick it with it like that, see how it goes, and if we have to add more liquid, we will, but till then, let's try it. That looks about right. Remember when you're making brownies that it's really a paste. So as you can see, it's really thick, and I think this is what we need. Now we're gonna go make our topping. So we're gonna pour the batter in our beautiful container. It's pretty sticky. When in doubt, use fingers. Nice and warm. I don't know why. Very sticky stuff. Licky licky. Now we're going to use a 1/4 cup of, we use chocolate, it's vegan chocolate. If you have the chocolate chips, use that. We just shredded it. And you're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of cocoa oil. We're going to put that in the microwave until it melts. Once melted, we're just going to drizzle on the top. Make some pretty designs. If you're fancy, go ahead and be fancy. I'm going to use all of it. Obviously, if you wanted to swirl this in, you could, it's hot. You could definitely swirl it in if you had more. We're just following a recipe. And you're going to top it off. We use 2 tablespoons of the chocolate chips, or in this case, the shredded chocolate. And we're using also the same amount of walnuts. We're just going to spread them around. You don't have to use this. It's not called for the walnuts. I just used to having brownies with walnuts on it. So we're going to actually just put this on top. And we're going to put these in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. So we're going to actually test it. They say to test it and make sure that it comes off. It needs to be still a little bit mushy, but you want it to be dry enough to be cooked. So let's take it in there and see what it looks like in half an hour. And this is what we're getting. Looks good. We're going to let these puppies cool for about 20 minutes before we open them out. They're just slightly gooey in the center. I'm thinking I checked it where it wasn't actually going through chocolate chip. So we let these cool for about 30 minutes. They're warm still, so they're gonna be yummy. We couldn't fit them all in, so we're gonna be taste testing. Are you ready? Get ready. That's awesome. You're gonna love these. Come on over, come and have some.